I've been obsessed with Chinese sausages, or Lap Xuong, for as long as I can remember. It was one of those ingredients that my mom always kept around the house so that we could have a quick and easy meal anytime we wanted. And most of the time, that just meant that it was thinly sliced, pan fried, and served over rice. And to me, there's really not much else that's more comforting than that. Now, paying homage to all those good memories, we're elevating it by making it in a clay pot today. This is a classic Chinese dish that I absolutely adore. The combination of flavors from the sausage and the savory sauce to the little bits of scorched rice makes this an absolutely perfect meal. So do me a favor and make sure you like, comment, share, and save this video. Alright y'all, remember to wash your hands. Now the first thing we'll do is process our rice, and I'm just using long grain jasmine rice today, but you can use whatever you have on hand. So to our clay pot, we'll pour in a cup of rice and we'll rinse that with cold tap water 3 to 4 times or until the water runs mostly clear. Then to that same pot, we'll pour in a cup of water, and then I'm gonna let the grains of rice soak for about an hour to rehydrate and to speed up our cooking process later. Now while our rice is vibing out, let's make our sauce. First, we have a couple of stalks of green onions, and I'm gonna separate the whites from the greens, and we'll also leave the roots still attached for a little extra flavor in our sauce. Then for the greens, we'll thinly chop that up to use as a garnish later. Then I have a piece of ginger, and we'll only need a small slice of this. Now for our sauce, to a small bowl or container, we'll add in a tablespoon of oyster sauce and a tablespoon of low sodium soy sauce. To that, we'll add half a tablespoon of fish sauce and 2 tablespoons of filtered water. Then I have a quarter tablespoon of sugar and a pinch of white pepper. We'll give that a good mix, making sure that the sugar is mostly dissolved. And optionally, if you want a darker sauce, you can add some dark soy sauce for more color here. Then to a small sauce pot on medium heat, we'll pour in our sauce and add our green onions and ginger. We're gonna gently warm the sauce up until it just begins to bubble. Go ahead and turn off your heat and let the aromatics steep in the sauce as it cools down. And before we use the sauce later, just make sure that you discard the green onions and ginger. Then we'll set all of this to the side, and we'll cut up our lap xuong by thinly slicing them on a slight bias. Now growing up, we always used the Kamyan Jan brand, but my new friends over at Guangzhou sent me a bunch of their Chinese sausages to try. And let me tell you, I'm a big fan. I love the softer texture and the delicious flavor of these and highly recommend them. I don't have an affiliate link and I'm not getting paid for this either. I just genuinely really like the sausages. And I feel like there's actually a lot of overlap and alignment in our stories, so I am going to post their link in the description below so you can get your own. And once we have all that done, it's time to cook and put it all together. So our rice has been soaking for an hour now, and I'm gonna season the rice by adding in a tablespoon of chicken bouillon. And I'm also going to add in half a tablespoon of oil to help our rice crisp up later. We'll give that a good mix, and then I'm gonna get that onto our stovetop and turn up the heat to medium. We'll let the water slight boil, and then we'll just start layering our lap xuong right on top. And if you like this recipe and you want to learn how to make more of your favorite Asian dishes, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications to stay up to date on all my latest posts. Go ahead and cover your clay pot with the lid, reduce the heat to low, and then we're gonna let our rice cook for about 12 minutes. Now for the last 2 minutes of cooking, I'm gonna increase the heat to medium high and let the rice scorch just a bit to develop a nice and crispy bottom crust, which is actually one of my favorite parts of this dish. And after 12 minutes, we're nearly at the finish line. We're gonna drizzle about half of our sauce right into the bowl, and we'll save the other half so that you can season to taste as you eat. We're gonna garnish our clay pot rice with our green onions. And then to finish it, I like adding an egg yolk right in the middle. Now to serve this up, just mix this up really well, making sure that you scrape up the bottom bits to get to the crispy rice. And just like that, you've made an incredible clay pot rice with Chinese sausages at home. As always, the recipe and measurements are on my blog at feedthepudge.com. And if you've made it this far, let me know in the comment section, what was an ingredient you always had at home for a quick and easy meal growing up? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy.